Hello everyone and welcome to another Monday Digest. Once again, it's me Artem, and this time I'm back in Helsinki recording this from my studio. While the previous week was filled with news, this one is a little bit calmer. As usual, we'll cover the topics of SEO, PPC, analytics, social media and technology. But before that, let's discuss Ukraine. This time we have not one but two pieces of news about Ukraine to cover. Those who watched the Eurovision, you may have noticed one of the artists from a Ukrainian group to say "Save Mariupol" and "Save Azovstal." Not sure if it's just a coincidence, but the evacuation of Ukrainian soldiers trapped in Azovstal finally started last week. But why is this important and what does it even mean? Mariupol is a fairly large city in Ukraine which is located on the Sea of Azov. During the first week of war, Russian troops surrounded it, but it did not give up because the Ukrainian military regiment Azov held the line. During the 3 months of the war, Russia practically destroyed the entire city, but the Azov regiment still held the line. As of last week, Russia has captured most of the Mariupol, but they have failed to capture Azovstal. Although we can never be 100% sure of the numbers, it has been stated that more than 250 Ukrainian soldiers were in Azovstal. Last week, an agreement with Russia was made and hundreds of soldiers trapped in Azovstal have finally been evacuated. On another note, let's talk about Google Russia. Google's Russian subsidiary is going to file for bankruptcy, according to the Reuters report, as the company is stating that it can no longer keep the branch for financial reasons. The Russian branch reported making 134 billion rubles, about 2 billion in USD, in Russia in 2021 and employed over 100 workers. We start our SEO news with something light and fun this time. Are you using Google Search to find out about the latest news? Unlike before, the Google Search news box link can now be clicked, leading you to the Google News search engine. Not a huge change really, but it might increase awareness of those who do not read news on a daily basis. Let's see how it turns out. Looking for tips to impress your significant other with your cooking skills but have no idea how? The Google search for recipes results has gone through some changes. It seems that the recipes are now shown to users in segments by type. Not only the most popular recipes are shown, but also results with less visibility have a possibility to stand out. Why should you care? Well, depends who is asking. If you are just looking for recipes, this feature will give you more information and options on how to cook certain foods. But if you are an SEO specialist and just happen to work with recipes, this might be for you. See whatever you see any major changes in organic traffic during the next few weeks. Next up, we have news from none other than Microsoft. As you may already know, Microsoft Ads and the good old Bing is one of my favorite topics to talk about. Well, they have tweaked how they show the search results quite a bit. Currently, Microsoft is testing having autocomplete search suggestions in the search bar. To be exact, these search bar results are in the drop-down menu, including trending searches, related searches, and the good old people also ask searches in the menu. Naturally, the impact of this should be that traffic to related queries increases. On the other hand, this may take away attention from the initial search intent. Keep your eyes on it, my SEO specialist. Time for PPC news. Let's start with Google, as we have something to say about the Google ad scripts this week. Google has announced a set of updates and improvements to its ad scripts last week. And what are Google ad scripts, you ask? They are a flexible way to make automated changes in your Google Ads account. In practice, they are a snippet of custom JavaScript code allowing you to change bits, pause ad groups, add keywords, and so on. So, in a case you are using the scripts to automate your ad campaigns, you are probably going to like the following improvements. Firstly, you can now set your bidding strategies with scripts. According to Google, this includes full support for bidding strategies that require an additional parameter, such as target ROAS or target impression share. Secondly, the performance for Google Ad scripts have been improved. Now you're able to process more entities, campaigns, ad groups, and keywords at the same time. And lastly, the Google Ad scripts changes include support for ES6, which is the newer version of JavaScript. What do you think about these changes? Are they beneficial for you? Let us know in the comment box below. And on to the next one we go. Would you prefer seeing sponsor tag on your ads? Well, this is happening. Google Ads is currently on its testing phase when it comes to replacing ad label with sponsored label. It has already been spotted here and there. It is also known that testing includes trying out various labels such as advertisement and sponsored instead of just ads label. Why should you care? Well, in case experiment goes all out, both paid and organic could see a slight change in click-through rates. It is possible that users might have a hard time recognizing ads from organic results. With the fav icon on the left of the results, webmasters might notice increased CTR on ads and fewer clicks on organic listings. Next up, analytics, or to be specific, analytics on video content. It seems that last week Google has launched new tools for maximizing the value of video content in Ad Manager. A set of automated tools provided by Google is going to help publishers get a better view of their video inventory. Expect to see the following. The programmatic video signals card that automatically generates a snapshot of how your video inventory is performing. It shows signals that are important to advertisers, such as viewability, app or web domain name, and audience information, plus their impact on revenue. The Video Ad Serving Template VAST for short Error Insight card will help with error reporting on lost ad requests. This automated view will show the number of errors on inventory caused by improper settings or broken creative. Video Performance Alerts. Publishers will have the ability to configure custom alerts based on the requirements most important to them. This tool can help create customized emails based around campaign metrics and dimensions. The Video Performance Alerts feature is currently in beta. Real-time video reporting. This tool will help users resolve problems sooner. This is for those serving ads on YouTube via Ad Manager and will give them the ability to test ad delivery and view ad requests, key values, and details on the winning line items. Why should you care? Publishers that run video ads through Ad Manager have more tools to help identify and fix issues with their campaigns. These tools bring automation to your troubleshooting and should help save publishers time and possibly increase revenue. Whew! Well, that was a lot. I have one more news to share with you before we check up what's up with social media. Towards the end of this month, Google has announced that it's going to start support education Q&A structured data with Google Rich results in Google Search. Those who have already implemented it are already seeing the education Q&A in their search performance reports in Google Search Console. You may find it under the Search Appearance tab or folder in a Google Search Performance report. To whom it matters? Well, if you provide educational content, you definitely should add the education Q&A structured data in order to help students find your flashcard pages. Add the structured data ASAP if you haven't already and start tracking the performance. On to social media. Are you an aspiring YouTube creator? YouTube has announced that it's rolling out membership gifting to more creators. This feature allows viewers to buy memberships for other viewers, thus creating more revenue for you, my dear creator friend. In case you already use Twitch, you're probably familiar with how this works in practice. See the link below to find out more. From YouTube to TikTok. TikTok's new ad product gives creators a chance to partner up with marketers on branded content. TikTok is launching a new ad product called Branded Mission, something that has never been done before. Branded Mission is an ad solution that allows advertisers to crowdsource authentic content from creators on TikTok and turn top-performing videos into ads while improving brand affinity with media impressions. How cool is that, right? By using Branded Mission, advertisers can engage the community to participate in branded campaigns, let creators tell the most reliable brand story in an authentic way. TikTok creators can decide what brand missions they are inspired by and choose to participate in the mission. Discover a diverse ecosystem of creators who are the main drivers of culture on TikTok. Brands can have more opportunity to discover and engage with broad ecosystem of creative and talented creators. Creators who are at least 18 years old with more than 1,000 followers will be eligible to participate in Branded Mission. I see great potential in this, so let's hope this rolls out globally smoothly and we'll see more authentic advertisement on the platform. One more on social media before we head into our final segment of this week's Monday Digest. It's all about TikTok these days, so the TikTok news continues. TikTok is launching creator crediting feature. What is it, you may ask? Well, TikTok users will be able to directly tag and credit video creators using a button in the social media app. On the video page, they will have an option to tag videos they have liked, favored, posted, or used the same sounds. TikTok is also planning to add pop-up, like user prompts that will explain the importance of crediting. These pop-ups are added in order to encourage users to cite original creators. How cool is that? And lastly, we have two pieces of tech news for you this week. First off, we have some information about changes to Core Web Vitals. At Google conference last week, Annie Sullivan and Michael Mockney from Google introduced a new metric called Interaction to Next Paint, or INP to be short. INP measures overall responsiveness to user interaction on the page, but we already have a first input delay for this purpose, right? Well, you're kinda right. It has been proposed that INP could even replace FID as one of the core Web Vital metrics, but it's not sure yet. And before we go all out and start panicking, calm down. Nothing has changed yet with Core Web Vitals, and Google is still experimenting with INP. Let's sit back and wait for more information about the whole INP and possible changes in Core Web Vitals. And finally, Microsoft announced Bing has deprecated the anonymous sitemap submission method. Bing will no longer accept sitemap submissions through HTTP requests. It was removed because of spammers since, and I quote, Fabrice Kennel from Bing, recent evaluations have shown that it was often subject to misuse by spammers. What does it mean for us? That's not really a big deal, as other methods of loading a sitemap are still relevant. Now, for security reasons, sitemap can only be loaded via or submitted via robots.txt or Bing Webmaster Tools. That's it for this week, guys. Have a great Monday, and remember, like, share, and subscribe. Bye!